Um,
What's up, everybody? This is Brandon from Awesome Game Blog. I'm joined with a double John today. I've got John Random and John Hawkins, Mr. Vegas Geek. What's up, fellas?
How's it going?
how is it hanging?
Good,
Happy
good,
New Year.
good.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year. Yes. So we're getting together. We took last week off, which is sad for all of us, but
It's painful.
got some good rest and a lot of Pokemon. So let's go ahead and kick off, pop this egg, and get started.
Let's do it.
All right. Cool. So we have a lot to talk about today. We've been off for about a century, it feels like. What's been going on with you guys?
John, you go first.
Oh, cool.
You're new to the show.
I am. Yeah, well, technically, I found a Charmander nest, and I've been working that, and then I've been trying to get my wife to go with me to the Charmander nest over and over. The time she finally does go, it turns into an Eevee nest, and our marriage relied on it. It was funny, too. She's like, husband, if you don't find me a Charmander today, our marriage is in trouble. We ended up going to another place and finding a Charmander and a Squirtle. But yeah,
Nice.
we've just been walking around waiting to evolve a beautiful, beautiful Charmander. Yeah,
Nice.
there they are. There they are.
Ooh, you just kept them all, too.
No, I
Nice.
didn't. I threw away a lot
Nice.
because I've got the candy. Hold on this guy. Yeah, I've got 246 candy. I can make like 2 or 3 of them.
Whoa.
I was
Good.
farming. Like I did not skip leg day once. But aside from that,
Right before we started the podcast today, a Charmeleon showed up here at my desk. A nice big 1176 Charmeleon, and 8 or 10 Ultra Balls later, he finally ran away. Jerk face.
he just
That's
couldn't.
not good. That's not good.
You know what's out there though.
Yeah,
That's your white whale.
we found a Charmander nest a week or so back, and yeah, we went over there, and I gathered all the candy, and then I was going to wait to evolve it, but then we took last week off, and I'm like, I can't wait. So I had my own little evolve party at home. So sorry,
Nice.
guys.
So, Charmander, you gonna make this happen?
I am.
I'll
I'm
do
trying to
it.
find one with good. Cause see, you don't want one with flame charge. That's horrible. If I can find one with like a really
Okay.
good move set,
But here's the thing: every evolution, it pulls randomly for all the
Yep.
move sets. So it doesn't matter what you have now because you're gonna lose whatever it is.
now here's a question: does it matter with the size? Because I personally don't like anything that's extra small.
That's what you like. You like the colossal ones.
Yeah, see, like this guy can just die right in front of us right now because he's extra small. I don't even need to appraise him. You're tiny.
Nice.
I'm a big guy myself, so I like him big.
So do you first check to make sure that it's a wonder before you?
Every now and again, if you come off small, I'm not even going to bother to check.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
I agree.
Let's evolve this guy.
But I wouldn't do an evolve unless I was sure that it was.
But it's a wonder.
It's a wonder. Yeah.
See, this one's above average.
Yeah, I would candy. Bye.
Yeah, no. He's not even in. He's at 77. Hold on. See, I would evolve this guy.
Nice.
Oh, flame charge. Let's get you.
Do it.
Let's get you to level 1 and then level 2. Also, Brandon told me a beautiful Squirtle park. I was
Yes.
over there a few frozen mornings, thanks to California winters, and
Yes.
I was so giddy every single time I saw one. I was like, Squirtle, squirt, squirt, squirt. And I did it like instinctually. I didn't even try to. Do you think I'm sitting there covering my mouth after I do it? I'm like, did that come from me? Like, oh my gosh,
Was that
that's
out
Squirtle.
loud?
Right? Like, who
Yeah,
said that? Firebug.
On a bike ride today and went to the Squirtle Park, and we were riding by, and someone goes, "What? I just heard a Pokemon."
Oh boy.
We're riding bikes. You don't want to ride and play at the same time, so it's in my pocket, super loud. But it was good times. Caught a lot. Actually, I've got enough to evolve my Wartortle today. That's a new one for me.
Nice.
That's gonna happen.
I'm going to evolve this one too because I got it. Boom.
You got it.
I just want to see which one we're comparing.
So I'm just going to go ahead and get my war turtle here. Is going to happen.
So while you guys are doing that, I'll just say, like, with the new holiday event update that happened, I think it was the 29th, where all of a sudden the spawn rate for Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur has gone way up. Have you guys been catching those kind of left, right, and center?
Absolutely, yeah.
And spawning randomly too.
Yep.
Yeah, it has been pretty sweet. I have been, like, I've got a street that we can go down, and we just caught like 3 or 4 just like straight down the street. It's been glorious.
That's pretty rad.
Just everywhere you go.
So, all right, you have that Charmeleon up there. I'm curious, do you already have a Charizard, or is this going to be your first?
I do not. This is my first one.
Woo, nice.
And I'm trying to find one with good, seasonally impressed by its stats. I want one where it's like your mind is blown by these stats. These stats, not so much the wonder, but just the stats. So you're just impressed. I don't want to impress you. I want your mind blown, woman. You're always so somber. Oh. She's so hard to impress. I just want her eyebrows to be happy once. God.
So I've got one of John's favorite derpy-looking ones is Mr. Seal.
Seal.
Finally caught enough.
He just wants to taste ice cream. Someone put ice cream in front of his face. All right. We found one that she's certainly impressed by. I'm going to head and do you. We have enough.
Let's do it. So 2 at once. We got a Charizard happening and a Dugong.
Boom.
You're just evolving.
Just
I made level 27 this morning. That was fun.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
See, you're already doing better.
Hey, Hawkins, check this out. Finally today,
Oh,
I hatched a Porygon.
nice.
Yes. So I was super excited about that.
That's awesome. Congrats.
Yes, yes.
All right. This Pokemon is getting fed.
Do it.
And yeah, we're over 1,000. Transform. Boom. And here's my first ever Charizard.
I love it.
I'm going to name you Charlie. It's a Pleurodon, Charlie.
So strong. So strong.
What are your numbers? Give me 2s. Oh, 2001. I got a Space Odyssey. I'm happy.
Nice.
Nice.
And look at the move. You guys, it's the Fire Blast. That's the one we
Ooh,
want.
there it
That
is.
one full purple bar.
That's right.
That looks
Yeah, I have Dragon Claw. I need to get another one.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah.
Here's another new one for me. Going into Poliwrath.
Ah, sweet.
Finally, this one was showing up quite a bit for me the last 2 weeks.
Oh, it's old Ham Hands himself. He looks so happy.
Mr. Three Knuckle.
Right? Mister, I'm giving you to the count of 3.
That's right.
Because that's all I
can
got.
count.
That's all I got.
So, as you guys know, I took a trip to Disneyland with my family this past week.
Yes.
And the week leading up to it, I just kept saving up all of my 10K eggs that I would catch. And what I did was when I first got into the parking lot at Disneyland, I loaded up all 10 of them, or I loaded up all the 10K eggs into incubators, and then just walked my little beat right off. And it didn't even take that long, really. I was pretty stoked that I hatched them all probably like mid-afternoon, like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, something like that. But so I ended up with 6 of them to start with, and I ended up with I got a Magby, which is my first one, so I was stoked on that.
Nice.
Scyther, Hitmonchan ×2.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no. I get those all over the place out here. So
Really?
yeah.
Lucky.
I did get an Elekid, which was cool. I was very stoked on that. And then the awesome pincer. Womp womp.
Oh, bummer.
I like pincer.
We had a nest by our house, so pincers are not that exciting to me. Although I did catch one the other day that was kind of exciting because he was a 35 CP.
Wait, what did I name my pincer? I named my pincer something like two horns, one bug, I think is what I named my pincer.
Nice.
So let's see. So Disneyland was great. One of the cool things that happened, and I'll tell you guys this little trick. If you're ever going to be, if you're going to be at Disneyland and you're going to ride on Space Mountain, there's a Pokestop right at on the bottom floor of where the line is. So my son dropped a lure there, and basically because of the way that you kind of walk back and forth, and so you just sit there hitting this lured Pokestop for like 40 minutes, just back and forth.
Nice.
So it was fantastic. I'm like, he picked the best Pokestop in the entire park to lure. So it was awesome. It was a lot of fun.
That is awesome.
Very nice.
And let's see. Oh, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and evolve this Ivysaur. This will be a new one for me. Very stoked.
Nice.
Oh, so this morning, my wife and I were going to head out to Starbucks, and as we were on our way, we look on the screen, and it shows an Ivysaur. I'm sorry, it shows a Venusaur, it just shows the outline of the Venusaur because neither of us have one, and it's at Starbucks. We're like, sweet. So we drive over to Starbucks. We get in line. We're waiting. We place our order, but the Venusaur's not showing up. We're like, what the hell? So we click and look. It's at a different Starbucks. So we order our drinks. We get them. We go over. It's actually it's at a Starbucks that's inside of a casino. So I park. I go running in, and the bastard took off before I could get there.
Oh, that's awful.
Something tells me
got a latte and
something tells me Pedal Blizzard is not the optimal move there.
It's pretty good. I mean, you got 2 bars. The one you want is Solar Beam.
Yeah, I'll have to be getting another one.
Well, there's no more useless Pokemon than this one here. But I had a little luck these last couple of weeks.
Oh, yes. Look at you.
I finally got there. So
Are you here?
I'm going to evolve my beautiful Magikarp.
Nice, nice. While we're here, I can make a Blastoise too. I'm going through my Squirtles right now, and I can make a Blastoise, my first Blastoise.
Do it.
And I found a wonder where she's super impressed.
I like it. So this
the best evolve in the entire game, right there.
Yep.
From a stupid floppy fish into that badass.
Into puberty like a ton of bricks.
And
there's Gyarados.
You got Hydro Pump?
I got Hydro
Did
Pump.
you? Yes.
Oh, I'm peanut bitter and jelly, dog. That's the best one.
Yes. So while we're talking about how to judge Pokemon, one of the things that
I got twisted.
we touched a little bit on last time, I think, was IV calculations.
I got Dragon Pulse. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, we've been talking about how to judge a sweet Pokemon or not. And, a lot of what we go by is, what does our person say about are these wonders or whatever. But I found an app, John, you found an app last week or a couple weeks ago to like you upload screenshots to it. And I found one after I got my new phone because all of my tools had to get reset. But this app is called IVGo, and it's pretty awesome. You just straight log in with your account, and it actually pulls up all the IV calculations here. You can sort by which ones are the very best.
Oh, wow.
To the very worst, which I'm pretty sure I have some of the very worst. Got a Sweet Rattata. That's the one I just caught.
Sweet Rattata.
Yeah. But the cool thing is what I've been doing is I'll even, I only keep wonders. I don't keep anything less than that. But now I'm actually going through and looking at my wonder and saying, okay, like, which ones are the best possible ones that I have? Because I do have multiples now.
Sure.
And I'm even starting to whittle those down now so that even if I have wonders, some of those I'm getting rid of for candy so I can.
Well, so let me just.
I can trade them later.
Before you do that, let me just kind of give you something to think about on that, which is kind of like what we were just talking about was the move sets. So like if you evolve somebody and don't get the move set that you want, then like having those other ones that you can then evolve for basically another shot at the randomizer. That's kind of what I've been doing.
I think you're definitely right. Like I'm talking about in the cases where I need two more candy to evolve something. I'm definitely willing to start letting some of those go. I am still trying to keep as many of the wonders as possible so that for tradesies and stuff when that happens.
Yeah.
It's
that is such an awesome tool. Anything that doesn't make you take those stupid screenshots is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to evolve another Psyduck. We have a Psyduck park by us right now, and it's crazy. Like we go there and get like 6 Psyduck in like 5 minutes.
That's great.
Nice.
I'm about to make my Blastoise.
Yes.
Do it.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to power him up 2 more times. And then he's golden.
How much Stardust do you have? Oh, you're down to 70K now.
Oh, yeah, I had a lot. I don't do this often. Boom. Get wrecked. You and your fluffy Captain America ears.
While we're still evolving things, so there's been, obviously it's holiday season, New Year's. We've had some other things going on in the app. There was a winter holiday event, which I felt like quickly moved into a New Year's holiday event. But they've got these new boxes and things that you can buy. Have you guys picked any of those up?
2 of them.
All right.
I think I picked up 3. One because they changed.
Yep.
Right, I do.
Yeah. So I picked up one the first round, and I don't remember what it was.
So I picked up. Was it? I forget what the gold one was, but I did pick up gold one as well in the first set. I have not picked up this gold one, but I mean, really, the value is there, right?
I picked up the first one and this one. Yeah, my amount of incense is just ridiculous at this point.
Yeah, that's definitely. I think it's a solid thing. I mean, maybe what they realized after the first one was, hey, like tons of people ponied up on those boxes. Let's switch those out and see if we can get some more.
Right.
Because the prices did go up for the second set, which is kind of. I mean,
I picked up the silver box because it was almost exactly how many coins I had. I literally had 30 coins left over. I was like, oh, this must be the one I'm supposed to get.
Yeah.
Fate has spoken.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, but that's kind of cool. How about the spinning Pokestops in the morning? I mean, egg incubating, obviously, when you were at Disneyland was a big thing, but I feel like I've incubated a ton of eggs over this holiday break for sure.
So at Disneyland, the one thing to think about when you go to Disneyland is you cannot catch enough Pokemon. Mm-hmm. You literally cannot. It's physically impossible. You just keep catching, and don't worry, walk 5 feet and you'll catch another Pokestop that'll let you evolve it, or load your bag back up. So I mean, it was just really insane, which is a lot of fun. So I've been hatching. With the hatching, I've been catching a bunch of the babies lately, and I've started to get some duplicates. And one of the ones that I got a duplicate of was the Elekid, which was nice because it was also a wonder, the Electabuzz that I had was not a wonder, so I was able to evolve him into a Electabuzz wonder, I was stoked on that. So, and even still, his moveset is still not that great, but still, I got another one right here if I wanted to take another shot at it. So all I got to do is replace this Elekid, and then we're ready to go.
I like it. Yeah, I've also got quite a few babies. Since we last talked, I've got an Elekid, a Cleffa, 3 Igglybuffs, a Maggie, 3 Pichus, Smoochum, and a Togepi.
A Smoochum.
Yes.
I've got
all but one of those were wonders, which was pretty exciting.
That is nice. I finally got a Pichu, and so the only one that I don't have at this point is the Togepi.
You guys are lucky. I haven't hatched any babies. Like, I've been walking around, I've been getting babies. I hatched a Snorlax, but no babies. Yeah.
I've yet to hatch a Snorlax. But actually, you know what? While we're talking about hatching Snorlaxes and while we're talking about cool tools that we have, somebody put something together which I'm surprised hasn't been shut down yet. But let me finish this evolve here. Check this out. If you go to vegaspokemap.com, it will basically show you where stuff is available. Oh, and if we were not on this podcast, so this one only has 5 minutes left, but I would probably have driven for this one because that's relatively close to where I live. But here's what I'm waiting for is Dratinis. I'm waiting for these to show up down here by where that little Snorlax is, because that right there is going to be about a 10 to 12 minute drive for me. But this site is amazing. You can go in here and just filter and turn on and turn off what you want and don't want to see.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Vegas Pokemap?
vegaspokemap.com, yeah. And the problem is, or the bad part is, I live down here, over here where it says Whitney Ranch right there. This is about where I live. And yeah, so the guy doesn't actually cover Henderson. I live in the city of Henderson. He's only covering Vegas proper. And so because of that, the stuff isn't showing up for me, and it's a bummer. But
that is a bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an app that I got for Android called PokeTrack. Another thing lets me filter and everything, but this is kind of interesting. Is that I just found this out the other day. Is with this, what it basically does is create some bogus accounts and sources where that location is, things like that. But because you're using the app, you actually gain some of the benefits. So this it shows you this Pokestop here at a park down the street from my house. And if you actually click on the Pokestop itself, it lets you place a lure from that free account that was created.
Oh.
So you get a little bit of the side effect for it, for it doing the work of creating that account, because you're doing all the captures and things like that.
Interesting.
Which is, again, like I'm using it similarly to you, where it's like, okay, I have very specific things that I need to get at this point.
Yeah.
And I'm only checking to see if those ones are there. And it gets me out moving and all that kind of stuff. But, I feel like these tools definitely are in a gray area of, kind of cheating a little bit. But I think I'm okay with it at this point for the few things.
I was on the other side of town dropping somebody off at their house the other day, and I'm like, oh, well, since I'm over here, let me just check out Vegas Pokemap. And oh, look, there's a Snorlax on my way back to the freeway. So I swing by and I picked him up, and he was a gigantic 234 Snorlax. I'm like, oh, well, so there's that.
So much for that.
I just got a new Pokemon. I didn't know I didn't have this.
Oh,
nice.
Registered. Okay, cool.
So speaking of getting new ones, I'm kind of close. I'm kind of curious, how close are you guys to filling out the original 143?
I'm not that close.
11, 12. I think I've got 12. What was the original? 143?
Yeah, 143.
Oh.
Minus 6. I mean, it's 149 minus 6, which would be the 3 legends and then the 3 other ones that are region specific.
I've got 16 left.
Gotcha.
49.
Yes.
All right. So I was trying to figure out. I was realizing that I had one more that I get to evolve into something brand new that I've been waiting for, and then I couldn't remember what it was, and then I just remembered what it was. But this is it, Shelder. I finally hatched one to give me enough candy to evolve. So. And
I got one more evolve too. I've actually been silently evolving down here. I didn't even realize I had these new ones. But I got another new one in a minute.
Nice.
Because I just popped a Kadabra.
Ooh,
And you
there's
still
the
have plenty of
cloister.
candy.
Yes. Oh yeah. I walk and don't evolve. I just walk. I'm about to evolve
Bam.
this guy. Look at
Do
that
it.
cloyster. Oh, and you got a good one. Blizzard?
Oh
The
yeah.
ice? That's good.
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
good.
That's solid. Whoop whoop. I'll take that.
Ooh.
That's awesome.
All right, do something for me, Kadabra. Get 2 spoons. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. Mix them up.
I love his mustache. He's so great.
Oh yeah. He bakes and he knows things.
Yes. Real thing. That's the full handlebar mustache right there.
Uh,
2 scoops of raisins every morning.
I like it.
Psychic and psycho gut. And he's extra large. He makes me happy.
That's the best.
This is great. I have two Arbok that are like identical. This one's CP's 1341 with acid and gunk shot. This one is 975 with acid and gunk shot.
But he's tiny and he has gumption.
That
one's got
no,
heart.
he's candy.
Right. You should rename him Rudy.
I have this
Yeah.
Arcanine that has Fire Blast, so I'm pretty stoked on that.
Nice.
And then this one's got Bulldoze. I think I'm going to just get rid of this one. Yep, he can go. But I get so many Growlithe around here that it's like I'll just keep doing it, and I just keep trying. Just keep trying. Just keep evolving.
The farm. Gotta farm it.
Exactly.
Farm.
Exactly.
I need to find another Slowpoke. I'm 1 candy away to evolve to a Slowbro.
All right. So speaking of that, all right. So I have a list as of creating that cloister. I am now 6 away from finishing.
Wow.
I need 14 candy for my Slowbro. I need 5 candy for a Poliwrath, 31 for a Dragonite, and then I am watching Vegas Pokemap like a hawk, looking for a Grimer, a Muck, and I still need a frickin' Lapras.
That Lapras.
I know
Oh,
it's
hey,
gonna just
I can get my Slowbro right now. I forgot about this one.
Dude, sweet.
Getting it.
You just have something biting on your ass.
By the way, have you guys ever seen the dorkly Pokemon that weren't happy with their evolutions?
Dorkly is so great.
Yeah, I love them. When they had them battle the Pokemon God. Oh, Arceus, no! I love
Yeah.
that.
There it is.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Something's
Chewing
biting on his butt.
Chewing on the tail.
So, is there any guesses as to when the trading is going to be coming around? Because I have been doing a little saving up to meet with my friends from across the pond. So these are all of my Tauros that I've got. I have 1, 2, 3 Tauros, and like this one's got Tackle and Earthquake. I think I have 3 Wonders that have Tackle and that one's got Iron Head, which is terrible. Horn Attack is even worse, actually. But yeah, this is the one I'll keep for myself, which is a Tackle and Earthquake. But like this 1847 Tackle and Horn Attack, I just have so many.
Oh, Vaporeon.
But I need we need trading to show up so that we can I can go get Genghis Khan and
Yes.
Mr. Mime and
Farfetch'd. Farfetch'd for life.
So
Oh,
actually, I
I can
had
catch an Omanar. An Omastar.
oh.
1 more power evolution. Oh,
There you
told
go.
me.
So I've actually seen a Farfetch'd.
Have you?
It was in a gym here in town.
That's
Uh,
amazing.
Yep. So I can actually see him on my Pokedex.
Yeah, the little duck thing, right?
Yeah, with a leak.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, it's not
Anderson-
celery?
Well, no, I
Is-
feel like that's a leak.
All
Yeah.
right.
I'm getting my Omastar.
Get it.
It's Baby Cthulhu.
Little blue Smurf Cthulhu. There he is. Now he's even creepier. He has less friends.
Had to put
All
a
right.
muffler on.
So we're getting really close to the end here. So just kind of let's do a quick check on where we are level wise. I'm at 28, and by the way, I feel like I've been at level 28 for a year. And I
Yeah.
don't just say that to be funny because it's now 2017. Like literally, I feel like it's been a year.
Yeah.
And I'm still only at 244,000 out of 300.
I feel the same way about 27. I mean, I'm now after today evolving only at 193.
Yeah.
And 250k is a lot of XP.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm still at 27. I just got here this morning.
You're still at 27 after getting there this morning? That's good.
Yeah.
I'd have been really pissed if you weren't. Like, I woke up this morning, it's 26, but I just burned through 27, like, today.
Yeah.
You
No problem. No problem.
Yeah.
Parkour.
Nice. Man, I feel like there's like a thousand other topics that we were supposed to cover. I guess I could tell you that my caught at home list is now up to 48 uniques.
What did you get?
Bulbasaur and Charmander, and then Charmeleon. Even though I technically didn't catch him, I do add him to the list as something that did show up for me to catch. So, but
yeah, he stopped by, said hi to your house.
Yeah, everybody else in my house caught him, just not me. Your faces.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, by the way, John, this game came up because while we're sitting here, like I'll have stuff show up at my door, like you see right now, and Brandon never gets anything. Like he's had like two. Yeah, like you had the Rattata and now the Diglett, right?
Yes. So that's exciting.
Yeah.
I've only had one thing pop up at my house, but it was something that my wife got mad at, and it was a Snorlax. Popped up right in my driveway.
What?
Yeah, I was driving home. We pulled in. I opened the app. A Snorlax was there. I told my wife, "Honey, open your app. The Snorlax is right there." She sees the Niantic hot air balloon, the little loading sign. As soon as she gets into the map, it's gone. And I was like, "Ha ha!"
Oh man, you
That's
laughed.
the only thing. Huh?
By the way,
I laughed. Yeah.
Snorlax. I gotta say, the coolest thing happened. I got home from a Pokemon walk, of all things, to a package that had been delivered to my house. And when I opened them, it was a pair of Snorlax snoring slippers.
Yes.
And I have the one and only Brandon to thank for that. They are awesome.
The snoring is the best part, I feel like.
So here's the funny thing. I totally agree. The snoring is the best part. The snoring stopped working in one of the shoes. And I actually think it's better because before it gets to be a bit much.
Yeah.
So now it just snores every time I take a step with my right foot. So,
okay, good. So you can hop on the left part if you're trying to sneak around the house.
When we go on our Poke drives, and I've been wearing them while driving, which is fun, it's fun to step on the brakes and hear.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So again,
nice.
Thank you for that because those were awesome.
You bet. Nice. All right. Well, we are out of time, so I'm gonna cut us off. Oh, look, you're in the dark and we're still in the light. It's West Coast. What's up? Yeah, it was good chatting with both of you. Happy New Year. If you like this video, if you feel like we evolved enough things to appreciate, go ahead and click that like button. Subscribe to the channel to get notified of more of these podcast episodes. And check out our blog at awesomegameblog.com where you can see more than just Pokemon. You can hit us on Twitch where you can see John Random streaming all sorts of good stuff. Overwatch. And
I was streaming Grand Theft Auto just a second ago.
Boom. There you go.
All day.
So check us out on all our channels, and we'll catch you next time.